Beloved family of light, this is a most powerful and awe-inspiring time in your planetary evolution. You have begun a period of intense change and dimensional shift that is changing the nature of your planet profoundly. At this equinox moment of spring for the north and fall for the south, the energy of renewal and regeneration is being powerfully activated in the manifestation of the new reality and the new earth. The phoenix is the symbol for this powerful energy of fire that is rising on the earth and doing its work of transmutation and transformation. From the ashes of the old, the new is seeded and is arising. The phoenix energy is particularly strong at the March equinox, together with the solar eclipse and new moon. The new solar light codes are being installed, and a new beginning awaits the planet. This will be followed on the April 4th with a total lunar eclipse and full moon, where the water element will be the dominant transformational element. The lunar codes will be imprinted on the cosmic waters and the waters of earth to bring forth a new creation and a new heaven and a new earth. At the same time, there is a grand opening on the galactic levels, and earth is not only anchoring in the 6th and 7th dimensions of higher consciousness, but also reconnecting directly with the galactic teachers and masters from Sirius and Orion, who stand ready to once again share the wisdom of ascension and higher consciousness with those who are open to receive these teachings and wisdom. Solar shift, the new solar codes and rebirthing the phoenix on the equinox/new moon in Pisces. The equinox, new moon, and solar eclipse align on the March 20th, which is also the beginning of the fire sign of Aries, which begins the zodiacal year. The fire energy of Aries energizes the phoenix energy, as it springs forth in an act of regeneration and recreation for the earth. At the moment of the equinox, when the seasons change and when the day and the night are of equal length, it is as though the earth takes a deep breath, or a pause, on its journey around the Sunday. At the same time, all living beings readjust their inner time-keeping mechanisms, to allow themselves to connect with the deep changes in seasonal and elemental energy that is taking place. This is even more powerful when there is a new moon, which is also a fire moon, phoenix, and when that fire moon is also in eclipse, allowing new planetary solar codes to be integrated into the cycles of solar light in the solar/Solaris system. As citizens of the earth, you will feel these powerful shifts in your own physical body, in your society and in your environment. In the physical body, you will be receiving fire codes or solar light codes via the pineal gland and into the light body and the physical body. This is an intense gold and diamond light that activates very strongly. You may experience these activations as an intense joy and ecstasy, as the golden and diamond energies activate on the cellular levels. You may also feel an intense pressure in your physical system, that translates as physical effects such as migraines, high blood pressure, muscular spasms, pain the solar plexus and small domestic accidents, as the unstable energy may render some of you in an ungrounded state. We urge you to strive to remain focused and grounded in this period. You may also find that people around you are angry and explosive, and prone to emotional outbursts. Remember, beloved ones, that everyone is integrating these energies, and those that are not awakened are having to do this without the benefit of knowledge and information that would assist them. So they are anxious and fearful and not really sure why this is. Your work is to remain focused in your heart and in the energy of love and compassion, so that this beautiful energy of the diamond heart can radiate out into the earth. In your physical environment, you will find that nature is responding to the energy of the phoenix. In the southern hemisphere, where there has been a very hot and dry summer, there have been many destructive wildfires in South Africa, Argentina, and Chile. In each case, huge areas of forest and vegetation has been consumed in this fire dance, as nature facilitates the energy of transformation and change, making way for the seeds of the new. In the northern hemisphere too, you should prepare for a summer of fire, as this energy moves through the summer in its function of clearing and cleansing and making space for the new. This will be felt most strongly on the social level, where the fires of change will burn in people's hearts as they confront the old with the intent to destroy what no longer works and seed the changes for a new way of life. The Syrian story of the Bennu bird. The master teachers of ascension from the Sirius system taught your ancestors, the ancient Egyptians, about the cosmic mechanisms of the cycles of destruction and birth that form the basis of all life in your galaxy. The Bennu bird was the name which they gave to cosmic bird of creation. The name Phoenix was given later by the Greeks. The Bennu bird flew across the cosmic waters and alighted on a mountain that was rising out of the waters. When the Bennu bird called out with sound, creation began and the earth emerged as a planet with life forms. But, as the Syrian masters taught, it was the habit of the Bennu bird to burst into flames and destroy itself after a cycle of time. But, from the ashes of the bird, a new Bennu bird would arise and fly off to begin a new cycle of creation. So, beloved ones, there was always and only one Bennu bird in creation, but it was infinite, and always renewing itself in the fires of creation. Beloved family of light, you are privileged to be living at a time when the Bennu bird is going through this process of destruction and renewal, and to be a part of the process. Lunar shift, full moon and lunar eclipse in Libra and the waters of creation recoding a new balance in a multi-dimensional star/planet on the 4th of April, the full moon will fall in Libra, Aries, the house of harmony and balance. There will still be tension with the fire energy in Aries, but the incoming light codes for the lunar eclipse will be those of water, the galactic element of creation, blended with the air element of harmony and beauty. The Syrian master teachers also taught that the cosmos and the galaxy were fluid, and spoke of the waters of the cosmos, and the earth as a boat that sailed on the cosmic waters. In this cosmology, the earth emerged from the galactic flow of space and time and took on existence and form. The tree of life grew out of this original creation impulse, and many of your spiritual traditions on the earth teach of the tree of life as a symbol for all of creation on the earth. At this time, the energy of water will be powerfully recoded with the light codes of diamond creation, the creation codes for the new earth. A new tree of life is emerging on the earth. You will feel the flow of the water energy as an urge to be creative, to renew your life and relationships in some way and to engage with the earth and the environment in some of these processes of social and environmental renewal. Beloved ones, this is a powerful time for the new, for new projects, new careers, and new directions. At the same time, you may also be surprised at the failure of the old, as old relationships, careers, and projects that seemed so good suddenly fall away and come to an end. You may need to traverse the void for a while as you follow the flow of cosmic creation, but you can be assured that something new will arise in its place. The rising of Osiris and the global celebration of Easter, the period of the 3rd to the 6th of April, is also celebrated as the Christian festival of Easter by millions of people around the planet. This is done in remembrance of the death and resurrection/rebirth of the avatar Yeshua. The life of Yeshua is a reflection of an earlier teaching of the masters from Sirius and Orion. They taught that a radiant being from Orion called Osiris came to the earth with his partner, Isis. Together they assisted humanity in the period after the destructive trauma of the fall of Atlantis. The Syrian masters taught that Osiris died, and was brought back to life as a master of the dimensional change to become infinite and eternal. This feat was celebrated annually in Egypt together with the rising of the Nile River, and the process of ascension and rebirth was associated with water and the return of abundance to the land. So, when the avatar Yeshua and his partner, Mary Magdalene, came to the earth, they too were part of the teachings of ascension and transformation, or alchemy. The death of Yeshua and his subsequent ascension to the higher dimensional form is what is celebrated at Easter. So it is, beloved family of light, that the death and rebirth of the cosmic avatar became a template, or pattern, or archetype, for the transformation of every human who has activated the light body in the process of ascension to higher consciousness and infinite being. Beloved ones, this powerful avatar energy will also join with the powerful elemental water energy to raise the consciousness of humanity on the planet at this time. Dimensional doorways, anchoring the 6th and 7th dimensions of light on Earth at this time also, the process of anchoring in the 6th and 7th dimensions of higher light on the Earth will be completed. The Earth is now truly multidimensional, and those who have activated their multidimensional light body, and opened and centered in the heart, and grounded into the Earth Star Chakra, will now also have the ability to move into the 6th and 7th dimensions of light and consciousness. The 6th dimension is a magical realm of the imagination and creativity. It is a flow dimension where light flows into ideas and patterns, and where dreams are originated that will flow into manifestation. The way to access the sixth dimension is through creativity, through song, dance, poetry, music, film, or any form of creative expression that lifts you from mundane reality into the magical realm of creative possibility and pure potential. Those who master the sixth dimension will be the dreamers and creators of the new earth reality. The seventh dimension is the spiritual home, the Shambhala, of those who have mastered the bridge between heaven and earth, and between spirit and matter. It is the home of masters and avatars who are skilled in flowing with divine creative intelligence in order to create and manifest according to the divine plan as guided by the incoming diamond light codes. The access to the seventh dimensions, in turn, gives access to the eighth dimensions and the ninth dimension. The eighth dimension is the solar dimension where beings of pure light and consciousness work to direct the golden light and the diamond light into manifestation in the solar system. These are the shining ones whose radiance can be felt as inspiration and love. The ninth dimensions is the galactic dimensions where beings of pure diamond consciousness hold the powerful forces of creation and destruction at the great central Sunday. These are the primal elements of fire and water, the two first elements of creation that emerge from the void to create the essence of divine manifestation. And so it is, beloved family of light, that as you work with fire and water on the earth, and as you hold the void within and so create, you are also working with the ninth dimensional patterns of original creation. Beloved ones, the cosmos is a miraculous home, and you are now at the point where you are working with the powers and creative passions of the ninth dimensional galactic heart. Be conscious, be aware, and feel how your own heart is beating and pulsating in response to this new connection to the galactic heart. It is a time to celebrate the dance of fire and water and the rebirthing of all in the new earth.